Hello students, myself Om Prakash Khatte and you are welcome to Biology Reward. Today we are discussing class 10th chapter How do organism reproduce, and topic is vegetative propagation. Students, already we have learned regarding the asexual reproduction, cutting, grafting, layering process. Now vegetative propagation, here single parents is involved, so it is also a type of asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction, it means the reproduction where a single parent is involved to produce the baby. So vegetative propagation is also asexual reproduction, because in this vegetative propagation the new plants are formed due to the single parent. So vegetative propagation is also one type of asexual reproduction. What is vegetative propagation? Generally what happens, some plants, they produces the new plants by the root, stem, leaf and bud. Generally during the fertilization, seed is formed and the new plants are developed from the seed. But when the new plants are developed from the root, stem, leaf and bud of the plant under appropriate conditions, so this process is called the vegetative propagation. It means the new plants are developed by the vegetative part. Vegetative parts of plants are root, stem, leaf and bud. So this is called the vegetative propagation. In vegetative propagation, new plants are developed by root, stem, leaf and bud. Now, there are two methods of vegetative propagation. One, natural method and artificial method. Natural method, it is the no involvement of human being. So, this method is called the natural method because it occurs naturally. Suppose by the roots of sweet potato and guava. Generally, the sweet potato, roots of sweet potato and guava, they grow, and after the growth, some vegetative growth come from the root part of the sweet potato. Suppose the sweet potato is this one. So naturally what happens, this type of sweet potato, some vegetative roots are arises. So from the sweet potato, if naturally the new plants are grown by the roots, so that is called natural method of vegetative propagation. Similarly, by the stem of potato or dub grasses. This is the this potato. So if naturally from the potato plant there are small bud in the potato, so new plants of the potato are developed. So if new plants of potatoes are developed, so many plants from this potato are developed. So this is also natural method of the vegetative propagation by the stem, potato and dub grass. It means Cynodon dacton, which is dubi or dub grass. So dub grass, what happens? This type of stem and this stem node region part. So from the node region part, the new this one grasses or new plants are developed. So this happens naturally. So it is called natural method. So naturally the new plant developed by the root, naturally new plant developed by the stem. From leaf also, some plants like the bryophyllum. So this type of plant, naturally what happens? The bryophyllum leaf, you will see this type is the leaf of bryophyllum. So in the leaf of bryophyllum, some small outgrowth or bud are arises, and from this bud the new plants of the bryophyllums are developed. So this is also natural method. So by the natural in natural method the new plants are produced by the root, stem and the leaf. So by the leaf, bryophyllum and begonia, these are the plants where naturally the new plants are developed from root, stem and leaf. Another method is vegetative artificial method of the vegetative propagation. Artificial, it means there is a involvement of the human being, so it is called man-made methods also. In the artificial method, this is generally used in the horticulture as well as in the gardening. So in horticulture, ornamental plants are developed, or such type of plants are developed which are economically important. So in horticulture and in garden, this artificial method is used. In this artificial method, there is the involvement of human being, so it is called man-made method also. First method is cutting. This cutting process generally is done in sugar cane, roses, citrus plant, and the grapes. So what happened? You take one example. What is cutting? First one, the sugar cane. I am taking an example. So this type of one sugar plant is taken. So when sugar plant is taken, we have to cut the stem. And once we are cutting the stem of the sugar cane, so this type of pieces of sugar cane are made. Now these pieces of sugar cane, this is the one piece, other piece, and this piece. So these pieces of sugar canes are made. Or these pieces of roses are made, citrus are made, or grapes. So in the stem of the sugar cane or roses or citrus plant, so this type of stem, pieces of stem are done, and these stems are covered with the moisture soil. So once you are covering with the moisture soil, from the node region of the new sugar plants are developed. So when new sugar plants are developed, suppose these are the stem of sugar cane, then new plants of the sugar cane. If it is the stem of the rose, then new roses plants are developed. So this method is cutting. What happen here? You have to take the stem or root and you have to cut into the small pieces. So one stem you are taking and you are cutting into small pieces. Now each piece is covered with the moisture soil, and once we are covering after some days from the node region, okay, so this type of new plants are developed. So this method is called the cutting. Another method is layering method. In layering method, another method is the method is called the layering method. In layering method is very common in jasmine, strawberry, and clematis. Jasmine, strawberry, and clematis. In layering method, what happens? Suppose this is the plant. So in this plant, one branch goes down. So any one plant, it may be the jasmine plants, or it is the strawberry plant, or clematis plant. So what happens? In such type of plant, if branch goes down, this is the branch which goes down. So the branch which is attached with the main plant. The branch is attached with the main plant because this is the root part. So this branch is attached with the main parent part, but it is bending down. So the part which is bended down is covered now with the moisture soil. So bending part is covered with the moisture soil. So once these are covered with the moisture soil, there initiation of root take place, and from the node region of the stem, so new such type of plants are developed. So in cutting pieces you have made, but here you are not detaching the branch of the plant. This is attached with the parental body, but when it is bending down, it is covered by the moisture soil, and once you are covering with the moisture soil, then new plants are developed. So this is the layering process of vegetative propagation. Third process is grafting. Grafting is very common in mango, guava, roses, and citrus plants also. In such case, what happens? Suppose I am having the variety mango one deshi variety. I am indicating as the A is the deshi variety of mango, and this is the B is the another Dasheri variety of the mango. So Dasheri and deshi variety I have taken as a mango. So generally we are having this type of mango tree at home, and this mango tree, this bear some mangoes, such type of mangoes, and this mango taste may be sour taste. Now what happened? We are selecting the one other variety of the mango which is similar to this variety, and I have chosen as a Dasheri variety. So this is the another tree. Of this mango tree, it is having the tree of Dasheri tree. Now what happened? This is the good characteristic of the mango variety as compared to Desi variety. So from this mango variety, small portion or piece is isolated. So this piece is having the desired characteristic, and this is called the scion. What is scion? Scion is the desired parts of plant. So this desired part of plant we have isolated. Now this desired part of plant is grafted or inserted in this plant. First one, in this plant what happened? This type of small piece is taken out and sufficient space is made, and then this scion is shifted here. This scion is shifted here. So once the scion is shifted here, it means insertion of this piece into the mango tree. So this where this scion is inserted, this one piece is inserted in the other plant. So this plant is called the stalk. So this process, grafting, what happened? It is the art of joining scion with the stalk. Simple process. It is the process in which scion is what? Desired part of the plant is inserted to the stalk plant. Okay, so when the some piece of the Dasheri mango is taken out and it is inserted in the Deshi mango, and then it is tied. And after some time what happened? This Deshi variety of mango will bear the some mango having the Dasheri type of the desired characteristic. So this process is implemented in mango, in guava, as well as the roses also. So what is grafting? Grafting is the process of joining scion with the stalk, and this is economically very important process. It occurs in mango, guava and roses. Another the process is micro propagation, or it is also known as tissue culture. In this tissue culture, from the any one plant, suppose I am taking the one example of the carrot plant, suppose. So in carrot plant, either from the stem or root or from the leaf, any part, some cells, it means group of cell is taken out, and this group of cell is called the tissue. Now these cells are grown in the one medium, sterile medium containing the nutrition medium, we say. So this medium is called vitro medium. So this tissue are the cells which you are isolated, they kept in the some nutrition medium. So this is the nutrient medium. So when these cells are kept in the nutrient medium, these cells get divided and it forms the mass of the cells. And this mass of the cell we are getting, that is called the callus. Okay, so from this callus is formed, and from this callus cell, now each cell of the callus, there will be large number of the cell, and each cell of the callus will develop into embryo. So many embryo will be formed, and from each embryo the new plant is developed. So this type of carrot plants are developed. So for development of carrot plant take place by taking the some cells only by the tissue, and these cells are grown in the nutrition medium. It is called vitro medium, and then these cells form the callus. Now the cells of the callus get differentiated, and each cell will develop into each embryo, and thus thousands of the plants can be obtained together by this tissue culture method, and this is very common in orchid plant, chrysanthemum plant and dahlia like a plant. So overall, cutting, layering, grafting and tissue culture. So three processes, cutting, layering and grafting, we have to study in class 10th. And now what are the significance of the vegetative propagation? How it is beneficial? Because here the new plants are developed from the root, stem, leaf and bud. So what are the significance? First one significance of this one plant is such that the plants bear flower. Vegetative plants are plants which are formed by the vegetative process. The plants bear flower and fruit earlier than the plants produced by the seed. So the plants produced generally by the seed. But when plants which are produced by vegetative propagation, the flower come earlier and fruits also comes earlier as compared to the plant produced by the seed. Second, it is useful method for plant which do not produce the seeds. There are some type of plants where they do not produce the seed or they produce the very less seed. 1 or 2 seeds are produced. So in such type of plants such as banana, orange, roses, jasmine, in such type of plant they do not produce the seeds or they are producing very less seeds. Which one plant? Banana, orange, roses and jasmine. So in such a plant, vegetative propagation is very useful method. Third, all plant produce are genetically similar. If one carrot plant is taken, so similar type of many carrot plants are produced. If one mango plant is there, so such type of mango plants are produced. It means the new plants which are formed, they are genetically similar with their parents. That is the third advantage of vegetative propagation. And it is very quick method, very fast method, it is very easy method, and it is not expensive. It is not the costly. So it is very quick, easier and cheaper method. As I told you, thousands of the plant can be grown together in the place of tissue culture method. Grafting plants have economic advantage. As I told you, Deshi variety of mango, and you are taken the scion from Dasheri mango. So when the scion is shifted in the Deshi variety, so that Deshi variety of the plant will produce such type of mango which are having the quality of Dasheri mango. So that is why the grafting plants have economic advantages. So this type of, one more example, grafting you can understand. In grafting, suppose the red rose, one rose is having red rose and another red is having the white rose. So by grafting, if the scion of the red rose is shifted in the white rose plant, so when it is shifted here, in such cases what happen? Here pink type of roses plants are developed. So such type of new plants which are developed, so these are having more economical advances. So vegetative propagation is very easy topic and it is important for examination point of view. Thank you.